Welcome back to 20 Car. The year 2026 marks an era of both nostalgia and futurism colliding in one striking automotive silhouette. The Chevrolet Corvette C6 Unofficial Concept is not just a design study, but a philosophical echo of what the Corvette once meant to generations: rebellion, speed, and a touch of untamed artistry. Imagine poetry sculpted in aluminum, carbon fiber, and glass. Imagine a car that doesn't merely take you from one point to another but makes the journey itself a novel written with adrenaline. This isn't just another concept, it is a reawakening of an icon that redefined America's interpretation of the supercar. Exterior design review. At first glance, the 2026 Corvette C6 Concept seems like it has been painted by the brush of a modern-day Da Vinci. The bodywork is sharp yet flowing, a dance of geometry and aerodynamics. Chevrolet designers borrowed the soul of the 6th generation Corvette, its long nose, muscular haunches, and low-slung stance, but translated it into the futuristic grammar of 2026. The front fascia is dominated by razor-thin LED matrix headlights, looking like eyes narrowing with determination before a sprint. A sculpted hood with carbon fiber veins breathes menace and elegance simultaneously. Side panels stretch tautly, almost as if the car itself is flexing its muscles, while the rear showcases a dramatic quad-tail design that merges nostalgia with sci-fi. The spoiler, active and adaptive, rises like a bird stretching its wings before flight. Every inch of the exterior whispers one thing: speed. It's not an aesthetic choice alone, it's an aerodynamic orchestra designed to make air bend, carve, and obey. Interior design review. Step inside, and the C6 Concept becomes a cathedral of technology and luxury. The dashboard, crafted with a combination of Alcantara, polished carbon, and touch-responsive OLED panels, feels alive. It doesn't overwhelm you with clutter, instead, it feels like the cockpit of a spacecraft designed for elegance. The steering wheel is a squared-off racing design with haptic feedback pads, while the fully digital instrument cluster morphs depending on driving mode. Calm blue waves in eco, fiery crimson streaks in track. Seats are memory foam wrapped in hand-stitched leather, with contrast stitching inspired by the American flag, a subtle nod to its heritage. The rear cabin space, though minimal, surprises with clever design. It's not a cramped storage bin, it's a sculpted alcove perfect for weekend luggage or even a compact golf set. This Corvette does not force you to compromise, it balances sportiness with lifestyle practicality. Technical specifications review. Under its shimmering body, the 2026 Corvette C6 Concept hosts a powertrain that defies the ordinary. A hybridized V8 engine, rumored to push 730 horsepower, pairs with twin electric motors on the front axle, creating an all-wheel drive system that delivers traction like never before. Engine, 5.5 liters twin turbocharged V8 plus dual electric motors. Combined output, 950 horsepower. Transmission, 8-speed dual-clutch automatic with AI shift learning. Top speed, estimated 345 km height. Chassis, lightweight carbon aluminum blend. Suspension, magnetic ride with predictive AI adjustment. It isn't just numbers on a spec sheet, it's engineering poetry. The engine growls like a wild predator, while the electric motors hum like whispers of the future. Together, they create a symphony of raw mechanical emotion and futuristic silence. Fuel consumption in city and highway. Despite its monstrous power, Chevrolet engineers injected efficiency into its DNA. In city driving, the hybrid assistance allows short electric-only cruising, sipping minimal fuel at around 9.8 liters 100 kilometers. On the highway, where aerodynamics take over and electric boost balances demand, it drops to an impressive 7.2 liters 100 kilometers. This isn't just a track monster, it's a touring companion that won't burn a hole in your wallet every mile. 0 to 100 kilometers height acceleration review. Press the throttle, and the C6 Concept launches like a slingshot in the hands of a giant. 0 to 100 kilometers height is dispatched in a blistering 2.7 seconds. What makes it unique, however, is the sensation. The electric motors provide an instant shove, while the V8 roars into life milliseconds later, merging both worlds into a violent yet controlled explosion of speed. It isn't acceleration, it's a catapult into another dimension. Buyer age range analysis. The 2026 Corvette C6 Concept isn't designed for one demographic, it's a multi-generational icon. Young buyers, 25, 35, attracted by hybrid technology, futuristic looks, and cultural prestige. Middle-aged enthusiasts, 36, 50, nostalgia for the C6 heritage, combined with new era performance. Seasoned collectors, 50 plus, the Corvette remains a crown jewel of Americana, blending modern collectability with driving joy. This car bridges generations, embodying both legacy and innovation. Comparison with competitors and other cars. The Corvette's battlefield has always been global. Against the Ferrari F8 successor, it holds an edge in raw affordability. Against the Porsche 911 Turbo S, it offers more horsepower and bolder styling. Against electric rivals like the Tesla Roadster 2.0, it preserves the visceral growl of combustion while still embracing electrification. Where others choose one extreme, pure electric minimalism or old-school gas guzzling, the Corvette finds balance, creating a bridge between tradition and tomorrow. Car price evaluation. Unofficial estimates place the 2026 C6 Concept around $130,000, $150,000 if it were to enter production. For nearly 1,000 horsepower, a luxurious interior, and cutting-edge hybrid systems, this price borders on revolutionary. Competitors often demand double or triple the figure for similar performance. This is the Corvette's greatest weapon: supercar performance without supercar snobbery. Driving experience. Driving the 2026 Corvette C6 Concept is like holding lightning in your hands. In eco mode, it glides silently through city streets, an angel in disguise. Switch to sport, and it snarls, turning boulevards into racetracks. Engage track, and the car becomes a beast, a razor-sharp predator that devours corners, straights, and braking zones alike. Steering is surgically precise, the suspension adapts like a clairvoyant predicting road imperfections, and the brakes, carbon ceramic with AI cooling vents, offer anchor-like stopping power. This isn't just transportation, it's theater on wheels. Pros and cons analysis. Pros.
Striking futuristic reinterpretation of the C6
Striking futuristic reinterpretation of the C6 legacy. Hybrid powertrain offering both brute force and efficiency. Unmatched value compared to European rivals. Cutting-edge interior with driver-centric design. Legendary Corvette heritage. Cons. Limited rear passenger practicality. Hybrid system adds complexity to maintenance. Polarizing design may not appeal to traditional purists. Car purchase value assessment. When evaluating value, the C6 Concept is nearly unbeatable. It delivers the dream of owning a hypercar-level machine without demanding hypercar money. Beyond performance, it offers collectability. This isn't just a car to drive, it's one to cherish as a future classic. After-sales service evaluation. Chevrolet's extensive global network ensures maintenance and service accessibility, unlike boutique exotic brands where even an oil change feels like a royal negotiation. Buyers can expect reliability and relatively hassle-free support, a crucial factor often overlooked when choosing a performance car. Maintenance cost review. Hybrid systems do add layers of complexity, but Chevrolet engineers emphasize modular servicing to keep costs manageable. Routine maintenance is projected at 15–20% less than European supercars, largely due to wider availability of parts and standardized service channels.